Finally this evening, just in case you wondered where we were today, this was what it looked like outside our bus as we drove through the wild and arid country where Israel and Jordan converge at their most southern point, near the Red Sea. Some Americans who had never been here before were taken aback that Israelis and Arabs had fought for so long over land that is so barren. But in the Middle East, land is security, land is history, and land is honor. One provision of the Israeli-Jordanian agreement returns land to Jordan, but then enables Israel to rent it. ABC's Mark Litke has been to visit some Israelis who are now tenants of Jordan.
It is one of those remarkable places where Israelis have turned the desert green.
Complete desert. You look straight ahead, to the right, to the left, you can see that's the way it looked.
Ezra Robbins is one of the farmers who made it happen, all the while ignoring the fact that the land belonged to Jordan. Their village, Zofar, is in Israel. Their fields, however, are 4 miles down this road, past the minefield that used to mark the border. Years ago, the Israeli government encouraged the encroachment in Jordanian territory. The farmers found there was more water and no one lived here anyway, so why not? Yet now, as the peace treaty returns most of their land to Jordanian sovereignty, the people of Zofar accept that this is a fair price to pay for peace. In fact, they praise the negotiators on both sides who paid close attention to their needs. Jordan will own the land, Israel will lease it for up to 50 years. The lives of the people here will not be disrupted.
I think the big issue of this peace with the Jordanians is perhaps the victory of the little person who was left in his fields. He can continue his life the way he was living before.
Well, almost like before. With the signing of the peace treaty, this dry riverbed becomes the official border, which Israeli farmers will have to cross every day on the way to their fields in Jordan. No one knows yet if there will be fences or guard posts, whether the Jordanian army will patrol the area, whether they can be trusted to stop the infiltration of terrorists. Terrorism is a greater concern with the border now on their doorstep.
Last week, Tel Aviv, 2 days before Jerusalem, and it's very easy to come here now because it's more close to our house.
Apprehension, but not fear. These are practical people who've learned to cope with the harsh conditions of the desert. As long as they can continue their farming, their security assured, they can cope with peace. Mark Litke, ABC News, Zofar.
That is our report on World News Tonight. Tomorrow's a busy and challenging day for President Clinton. He goes to Syria to see President Hafez al-Assad, and then he returns to Israel. We shall be here again tomorrow night. Have a nice evening. I'm Peter Jennings. Good night from Jerusalem.
Been a